Hey everyone, welcome to Buzzing About Romance. I am Becky, and joining me for this episode is Leah. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Becky.
And Jenny. Hello, Jenny.
Hey, Becky.
And Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
And back again, 2 episodes in a row, making a
Yay!
full recovery here is Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hello.
It's Wednesday night. This is where we are.
It is Wednesday night.
We might have to do a schedule change for next Wednesday night. I'll be in contact with everybody and we'll let all of our listeners know. We might have to push back a day. I have to be in Cleveland next Wednesday. I kind of forgot about that.
Oops.
So the boy child has to go to Cleveland. So it'll be fine. We'll stop. We'll get some lunch. Maybe go into
You
Little
could come
Italy.
see me.
I could stop in Vermilion. It's like right on the way. Anyway, how's everyone's week going? Good? Good.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday?
I didn't get a call from the school today, so
Bonus.
That's good.
We have book club this coming Saturday with author C.R. Jean. We are reading Marry Me, which is her holiday romance that she just released. And she's going to come hang out with us, and I'm super excited for the chance to chat with her. So
It's always a good time.
yeah, our book club is part of our Patreon. So if you are a member of our Patreon, you automatically are invited to book club. If you would like to check book club out before you commit full into all of our chaos, just send me a DM and we'll happily let you come try it out and see if we're your cup of tea, because we're not everyone's.
We're not. But if you listen to us every week, then you kind of know what you're getting into. Just saying.
Yeah, Jen Ellen is super excited for CR Jane at book club. I'm sure you're
Oh,
going
I
to
bet
ask
she
like
is.
where all the bonkers hockey inspiration came from. She does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on audio, you guys, too.
It is on audio. I have the audio. I've started listening to it. It's really good.
Oh, who's the audio?
Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. I'm ordering it now.
Heather's buying
It
it.
was just all
gonna
new
look it up.
information to me that there was book club this weekend.
I think I sent everybody got the
You sent
invite.
the
Becky.
email.
yes, you said
Okay.
it.
Please, this is not, it's not a you thing.
Okay.
It's for
Oh,
sure.
Alexis
Yeah.
Pate. Oh, Sean Masters. Yes, please.
Ooh, I do like a Sean Masters audiobook.
Oh man, I like him a lot.
Okay.
All right.
I do like him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week we are here reviewing Hard Knock Hero by Hannah Shield. This was my first Hannah Shield. She's kind of been on my radar a little bit. I wanted to check her out, and it was romantic suspense, and I don't feel like we've done a suspense title in a minute.
No?
Yeah.
So I'm curious everyone's thoughts on this, because here's a shock. Nobody will be surprised. I have big feelings about this book.
I assumed so as I was reading it.
Leah, unfortunately, Leah got my FaceTime call this morning, and I'm like, because I listened to it yesterday, and I just went bleh, all over poor Leah. And she's not even halfway done.
That's typical.
It was.
See, I listen in my car, so I yell at the characters out loud in my car.
I didn't listen to this one. I eyeballed it.
Me too. Same.
Okay.
I go back and forth.
Well,
I'll just-
eyeballing, I fall asleep unless I'm sitting at my desk, doing edits. And I think I need a new Kindle. Did we get a Kindle update recently?
I'm glad somebody else got
her
that.
hand.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I clearly would have. You guys, I have not been around other adults that are not my blood relatives.
a long
except for
time.
my
For
husband
weeks.
for like 7 or 8 weeks. My Kindle is sucking. It doesn't hold a charge. It like all of a sudden I'll be mid-page and then it starts like refreshing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mine keeps restarting, and then it's real laggy when I
Mhm.
go to
Mine's
click
been
on
real
a book.
laggy lately.
But
Mine went black and just would not do anything else.
You got the death
Yeah.
And I
screen.
don't know when
Right.
I got this Kindle. I don't know. I think I just
Look
got
in your
this one.
Amazon history.
I will have to do that. I haven't done that. But I think I've
I
had
think
it a
we
year and
got
a half.
ours around the same time, and I think I got mine like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I think it's time to buy.
Because we got the contact chargers, like when
Yeah.
they first started with those. It's like it actually might even be 3 years old.
Okay, so Bonnie's saying hers is glitchy. Um,
Maybe there's a
Stacy says
glitch in
hers is
like,
glitchy. Jen Ellen says hers is.
but you figure how glitchy
Okay.
Amazon as a whole has been lately. It might just be something with their network too.
This is true. This is true. Sue said that she ended up reading more of the series for this book, so we should probably talk
Oh.
about the book. That
Okay.
Why would we want to do that?
Yes.
listen, I just had to tell you that part of the reason I've been doing audio is it's reading on my phone because that's like the smoothest Kindle reading, and that hurts my eyes. And I don't know. I think I need a new Kindle, and
I
okay.
need a new Kindle too.
It's good.
Even if it's just the update, I'm
You know
still
what's
buying my
hilarious
Kindle.
is
Did you know
I'm
if you
sitting
search
here-
Kindle in your orders, like all your books come up?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why you need to go see like your content and devices and see when you registered your
Oh,
Kindle.
that's a
Smart.
good idea. I'm gonna
Okay,
do that.
here's the thing that's so funny is, and I put this over in Discord. Book Outlet is having their sale for $5.99, right?
Oh, let's not talk about
I
that.
totally
Why?
just
Oh.
spent like $160. Didn't think twice about it. I'm literally need my Kindle to do my job, and I'm over here going, I don't know that I want to spend the money.
You could trade it in and get one for like $110.
That's true.
Anyway,
To
point.
hold thousands of books.
Good point.
yeah.
Search paper white in your orders.
Oh,
Okay.
Sue brings
Mine
up
I got
something
in
good.
21. So like
You really
mine
need a
is
new one.
5 years
I think
old.
Oh, you know what?
got
I
mine in
completely
21 too.
I had hard reset mine the other day because it like was being
Yeah.
real dumb. So
Well,
it says
she's
2025.
talking about
so.
if you put it to your computer, you can clear out the cache under documents. I probably have tons of documents that have been sent to it and stuff from
Yeah.
publishers and ARCs and stuff like that. I probably need to clean it out.
But I like reread them.
Oh, do you?
I'm a big rereader girl. So yeah.
I have not really reread since
Ah.
2020.
I sometimes do. Like 2022 is when I got mine. So probably around the same time for you too.
I think mine was closer to 2023.
Well, anyway, I reread and sometimes like I'll get sucked in to like skimming
Yeah.
something because I'll come across something. I'll be like, oh, I really like that quote. Let me go like find it in the book. And then I end up like skimming half the book. TikTok gets me every time, people. Every freaking time.
Jeez, I spend a lot of money on Kindle stuff.
Yep.
I do. Oh, no, October 5th, 2022.
I told you it was probably around the same time.
Jesus, what is wrong with us, Leah?
Let's be real. If you think about cost per page that we use that, I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's that cost per wear thing.
Well, but you figure we use our Kindles a lot more than they are made to be used.
That's true.
Yeah, like when it's like up to 10 weeks of battery life. And I'm
Well,
like,
mine does not last 10 weeks.
Who
No,
gets 10
no.
weeks out of their Kindle?
I guess if you don't turn it on, like
Well, I mean, if you don't read excessively, like if
My
you read like a
backup
normal
Kindle,
person.
my backup Kindle will hold a charge because I just have a plain Kindle, like a white one. It's really pretty, and the boys sometimes will read off of it. But
Jeez.
Owen tried to take it to college, and I said, no, you're there to like party and drink and actually learn. So you can't
Don't
take your
read
Kindle,
books in
you nerd.
college. Nerd. Jen Ellen says we should hold off and see if they're running deals Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea.
That's smart, Jen Ellen.
Being like
versus me.
responsible.
I'm over here like, guess I'm ordering one tomorrow. Anyway,
Thanks for being the voice of reason, Jen Ellen.
we need that in our lives.
I know, seriously, somebody needs to keep us in line.
Okay, back to Hard Knock Hero.
Good.
Stick with us for a little while as we break down the enchanting details of Hard Knock Hero. Quick disclaimer, spoilers ahead. Who wants to read all the things we should know?
I can do it.
Go for it.
Okay, so it is romantic suspense. It is part of the last Refuge Protector series. It was released September 13th, 2023. The tropes and themes: former military hero, protective hero, grumpy sunshine, small town romance, forced proximity, snowed in, excuse me, woman in peril, ex-boyfriend drama / revenge, found family potential, trauma recovery, and gentle, I don't know what that means. MMCD. What does that mean?
I don't know. I copied it off of somebody else's Goodreads.
Okay. Well, gentle something.
I just needed a trope list, so I like copied it over.
Did we not learn nothing about your copying and pasting last time?
No. Hey, I got the release date right this time, though.
Okay. Anyway, it's dual first person point of view, and it is by the audio is by Finnley Cole and Isabelle Turner, and it is KU in Audible.
So the audiobook, I did do the audiobook. It was exceptional. I really did enjoy the audiobook. But I did listen.
Narration, you mean?
The narration. I enjoyed the narration of this book. I did listen.
I don't like the way the guy does the girl voices.
Oh, see, that didn't bother me. But I listened at 1.67 so that I could stay focused.
Yeah, if I don't like a book, I'll speed it up a lot. I'll usually go up to 1.75 if I'm bored.
Okay, so initial impression, former soldier turned chef stops in a small Colorado town during a snowstorm, meets the diner owner with a stalker ex, and somehow ends up knee-deep in local corruption, bullets, and insta-feelings. That is my impression of this book. My other impression of this book is I was waiting for the ominous suspense music and Stefano Demira to jump out of the closet. This book was so soap opera-y. I was dying. Nobody agrees. It's fine.
I was just really bored, to be honest. There wasn't enough going on for me.
What was your initial impression, Amanda?
I didn't really have any big ones. Like I had to take time away from reading something else I wanted to read this. So I was
you were
really
grumpy going into it.
I wasn't
That's
really
Leah.
grumpy, but I just really wasn't like I was
You
just
were
kind of
not
like
feeling
skimmed over parts of it, and there was nothing really like that grabbed me. I mean, it was fine. I didn't hate it. It was,
It was boring, though.
It was meh.
a low angst, but
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, like
What are your thoughts, Heather?
I think there was a lot going on in the sense of like for a small town, there was just like a lot of drama. He was like very grumpy, like
Yeah.
very like closed off. I don't know. I'm in my dark era, so I can't say that it was the book's problem or if it was. I think it was me as the problem.
I think, and we'll listen to hear what Jenny's first impression was, but I think you've got 3 so far and 4 with you that are saying meh. So Jenny, what was your initial impression?
The first thing I said when like out loud was, "This is why I don't talk to people." Like when he's in the diner and gets himself in that situation,
Yep.
like, yep.
So one of the things that I thought was interesting is because last Sunday on our episode, we talked about point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And typically romantic suspense is written in third person point of view. If you think of your favorite authors that write romantic suspense,
I mean, that is changing, but
it is
typically-
changing.
Yeah. A lot of my favorites write first person. So
But like Susan Stoker writes in third.
yeah.
Does Riley Edwards write in third, or does she switch
No,
first?
she writes
She's
first.
first.
Brittany Shaheen has moved to first.
That's the thing. Like,
Did God tell her to do that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
that was a knee-jerk reaction there.
It really was. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, she's moved to first.
There are some who like started in third and are moving into first.
Do you
but
think that's because
like,
the popularity of first?
I do,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like the classic ones, Maya Banks, Julie Garwood, Nora Roberts, those are all third person.
Well, third person might have helped in this situation.
That's actually
Yeah.
is something Becky and I were talking about earlier when she was like dumping on me about the book. I was like, I think that the way that the story was structured, third person would have worked a lot better.
I do like the premise of like where we got at the end of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I really do like the idea of the like ranch and the rescue, and that's something like Josie J. They, the Warrior Ranch or whatever. I can't remember the title now. They do, and I think that like where it's going is great.
There was a lot of info dump here. And I don't feel that Aiden, he starts broody halfway through. It's like someone swapped him for Hallmark Dad.
He got kind of
Dad.
soft.
Yeah.
And he, like, his personality shifts and it didn't feel earned. Like, he lacked that. I don't mind a character arc where a character changes. Like, you see their evolution.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like
even
a switch.
Yeah.
yeah. And then even at the end, he's still saying, but I don't want, like, she thinks he's gonna like pop the question. And he's even still like, I'm not a marrying person. And I'm like, dude, you are like practically married to this woman already.
Yeah.
Like you like, or like, I don't do this, I don't do that. Like, you're already doing it, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Stacy said that
also-
some of her earlier series were in third because she has a lot of series.
Well, how many
I
books was it?
looked at that
11
too.
books in less than 2 years? She wrote
Yeah.
11 books.
Oh, I didn't look at the time frame. I
Well,
just saw the list
we
of
were
the series
well,
at the
'cause
end of the book.
we were curious when we were talking about it today if this was one of her first books, and it's not. She had like a full series, then like this series and another series, like there was some overlap with a couple of the books.
I read like the first book in one of her California series like a while ago.
Mhm.
But that was the only other one I had read. But I didn't check the dates.
Well, but if her other ones are in third, then her style of writing makes sense because
Yeah.
it is not as easy as people think to transition from a third person style author to a first person because the way you approach the writing is different.
Is Sawyer Suspense? Her Jameson is in third, isn't it?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think it's third deep.
I shall check.
Don't remember.
It's been a while since I've been in
Now,
there.
stop talking about it because I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to it because that's such a great series.
Well,
It is.
so that was the reason I bring it up
Oh,
is
that was about similar time frame.
so similar time frame, but also Sawyer, her hockey is first person,
Yeah.
and then she had. I think the Suspense is in third person.
Nope.
No, so Jameson is in.
I normally wouldn't answer my phone.
Okay, it's first person.
Yep.
Okay, well, because I know her series, the Sugar Bowl series, is third person,
Well, but those were some of her earlier books, though,
and it was a
too.
traditional published.
Yeah.
And we know how they feel about it. This is also a really good example. This book to me was a really good example when we talk about choppy transitions between like action and the slower beats of the story or the emotional beats of the story. So you have the high end action. Those transitions felt choppy. Like there was no gradual but we didn't necessarily change chapters either.
Yeah.
Like you're in the middle of the chapter and the dying down of the action, and then we're, supposed to have this moment, and it didn't feel.
Oh, excuse me. The transitions were not smooth.
Yeah. I mean, who is going to be chased by a killer and shot out, and, the next moment sit down in the chair and be like, how was your day? Want to have some dinner? I mean, you don't. You have to.
Yeah.
So those were a little choppy, in my opinion. So,
but again, I think had it been in third person, it wouldn't have felt as choppy.
So you think it's POV?
I think the POV is a big part of the problem, yeah. Because honestly, like the story, the structure of the story, the idea of the story, it's not bad. It's just the execution of the way it's told.
Yeah.
I think they like in the beginning lacked chemistry too. Like I didn't feel it at all.
No. Well, and he was a different military hero than what we typically read. If we look at the favored suspense authors, when we get a veteran, former military person in a book, typically they embraced the military life, that it was part of their identity and who they were. He's a different hero because he kind of it wasn't his thing. He did it. Yeah. He didn't love it. He left at the end of his enlistment. Not for being bad reasons. It just wasn't where he belonged. And I felt that was interesting too. I think
Well,
that was really real, though. I feel like that was like the only real human thing about him.
I think part of it too is so like he did his 4 years, he was done, but then by the end of the book they're doing this like company with like the protection side of it, but it's like he like went to culinary school and became a chef and has been doing that, and then it's like all of a sudden like he's going back and like into that
I
side
feel
of
like
it.
he's not going to have anything to do with it, really. I feel like it's going to be
Maybe
more like they've roped
Trace.
Trace into it, and I feel like he and that they're just going to kind of be the ones like setting it all up to bring in these women that need protection or whatever. And I don't really feel like Aiden's going to have much to do with it.
Yeah, I could see
Like
that.
on that side is how it felt to me, because he really is not, like you said, that's not his
Well,
life anymore.
you
Right.
said that you read her like California series, so is this just like the like way to connect to the next?
I think so, but I didn't read far enough to know if he's part of like that group. I only read like book
Mm.
1, and it was a little while ago, and I can't remember if he's part of, because that one was a bodyguard
Okay.
romance,
Okay.
and I don't know if he has something to do, but it was around that same area where he's from, so I'm assuming so.
Hmm.
Yeah, just
Well, I
like
wonder if it's like
maybe
his
like
brothers
spin off, yeah.
somehow.
Well, because they talk
Oh,
about
maybe.
his brother and his wife, like,
Yeah.
and then he has a sister that's a hostage negotiator.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
they
they're
do
both
later
like, and
on.
then another one's a cop or something.
That may be a different series, because the one that I read, I think they were former military. I don't think it was like law enforcement, but
Here,
I could be
I'm
wrong.
gonna look it up and
I
see
would
if
have
I
to
can
look.
figure it out.
Yeah, I noticed she had a lot of books.
Yeah.
And I downloaded the second one, and then I was like, what am I doing? I'm not gonna read that.
So, what were our thoughts on Jessie? I kind of wanted to put her as a damsel in distress. She's written strong, but her decisions come off as reckless. It's like, you hand a kid a pair of scissors and say, don't run with the scissors, but then they run with the scissors. Like, I felt like that was her character.
When she was wiping the gun off with her sweatshirt and then shoved it back under the bed with the deputy there, I was like,
Right?
Yeah,
I don't know much, but I don't actually think that's
I've listened to enough true crime.
She just felt reckless for the plot's sake.
yeah.
Okay, so the one I read was Hands Off Bennett Security, book 1. So I don't know that that has anything to do with him. I will look.
Well, I'm looking at the West Oaks Hero series right now.
That's
so-
probably the one that
yeah,
ties
that
into
would
him.
make
Yeah,
sense.
that's it. So the one I read didn't have anything to do with him.
Okay. So maybe because, yeah, I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. So maybe it's just like the spin-off to the next series.
I also the whole like how they were like so giddy
Yes,
with holding
his brother is
hands.
book 3 in that series.
In the Oaks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that was
Sorry,
weird
Heather,
when
you
they
can-
were holding hands, right? Like they were laying in bed, like he was on the floor, and then they were like, he got all like wordy about like how he felt with holding her hand, and I was like,
He
what?
got really wordy a lot.
Yeah, that was like the personality, like just complete transition that didn't really make sense.
Yeah, like it wasn't consistent. Like first off, I didn't really consider it a grumpy sunshine really at all because she wasn't really a sunshiny. Like I feel like Scarlett, her friend, is gonna be a
Yeah.
sunshiny character,
Mhm.
but she was more like not.
Yeah, because she was a little standoffish with him too. She was like, oh, I don't really want to get involved.
true.
And,
Yeah.
even though she was attracted, she was still kind of like, eh.
Yeah, she's like a resilient, like, I'm gonna do this.
Mhm.
But the fact that like she stayed in a town where like she wasn't
Yeah.
feeling welcomed and like by the end like where the story starts, and so it's like I understand where she like holds a lot of stuff close to the vest, but at the same but she wasn't sunshiny at all. Like
Yeah.
she was a
That's true.
pleasant person, but not sunshiny.
I
I
would
feel
say
like
she's stubborn because let me tell you, I don't think I would have stayed. in that town.
Right?
No.
I wouldn't have.
I would not have stayed.
I don't mean, who knows?
I also
I-
wrote for the suspense plot.
I'm very stubborn, so.
It leaned on the unbelievable side, ex-soldier, chef, and diner owner deciding to take on drug runners without calling law enforcement. Ma'am, you own a spatula, not a sidearm.
Yeah, I mean, that happens in romantic suspense, though. That wasn't like, I wasn't
That, yeah, it
completely
didn't bug me.
thrown off
Because,
by
like,
that.
Jessica Prince, like,
Yeah.
it kind although, I mean, hers, they do have, like, the security company, so it's a little more realistic. And
Again, she would run with scissors. That's all I'm saying. She would run with scissors. She'd
She
cut
would.
towards you instead of cutting away from you. I'm just saying.
I mean, I cut
that's
towards
fair.
myself, so
Well,
I
she
can
got
say.
herself like
she ran with a
kidnapped,
gun,
basically.
What, Heather?
She got herself kidnapped in the gas station.
True. And Amanda mentioned it a little bit. Can we talk about the chemistry? Like, I don't think it ever really ignited.
I don't feel like it was
It
really
was like
there.
lukewarm tea.
Well, okay. So like I struggle with like the instant connection anyways. And like a majority of this book happens in like 5 to 6 days, not even a whole entire week.
Mhm.
And then like they get to the end and they like decide we're gonna like start this fresh, I guess. I don't even have words for it. Like
Well, there
lived
was,
forever.
so at the beginning of one of the chapters, like, she even says it's been months, like,
Yeah.
but
They
it's
they
like,
they live apart for months. They date. They don't have like they're not intimate together. Like they don't
yeah, it's
stay
kind of
over at each
weird.
other's. Like, dude, you've already bought the cow.
But
Like,
he's saying he's still not, sure about marriage. So it was just like, it was
yeah,
very weird.
yeah. Like we're gonna fly this like mountain and
And,
build
like,
a
build this
business,
thing, but I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, but
And I
I'm
think,
not the one to get married.
and
Which
I
is,
think too that the POV, like Leah said, that might have helped. Like if you could have gotten more like inner monologue and inner thoughts, like
Mhm.
that, you might have felt the chemistry better. But the way it's written, I'm just like, I don't
like,
see it.
there's no like thought of like how hot he thought she was, or like how she like moved and he was attracted to that, because those
Yeah.
like little things make a big difference in the way a story
Well,
comes off.
but also the dialogue felt very stiff.
Yeah.
Like it felt very practiced, very performative. It did not feel like natural conversation or banter at any point between the two of them. Sue does mention the local law enforcement was related to the bad guy, and they didn't find that out till later that he was a good guy. So she's right. Sheriff Owen, was that his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Owen. He's book 3.
Sheriff Owen was a good guy. So I don't know. This is also a book, I think, that this is too many tells, not shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she told us everything.
Yeah.
But not any internal dialogue. Just,
Yeah.
like, just even if you think about that initial diner scene and his traffic and going into, it's like, did you need all that?
Yeah.
You could have just started the book as he opens the door to the diner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and also too, it's like everyone has supposedly like been told to not go into this diner, but all of these tourists are getting off of this exit because it's snowing, but nobody else goes to the diner but him.
Yeah.
Nobody. Like, where are the
Not a
rest of the
single
people that
person.
are forced off the highway?
Well, then they all showed up at the dinner, though.
Right.
Like 100
Well,
people.
but they all went to the hotel first, because when he went to the hotel, it was all booked up. But it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
when
mean,
you're
you have
stuck
to
in
eat.
traffic like that in a whiteout, like, you're going to like the first building you can find. Like, you're not driving past things.
No.
You don't care
Well,
about
I know,
like,
but I mean, it found it like kind of unbelievable
Yeah.
that no one else showed up at the diner.
yes, I agree.
So-
I think it was weird too.
I feel like this suspense lacked a realism. It felt more soap opera-y. Like, I was waiting for, it to be
Well,
Victor's fault.
Becky told me
okay,
earlier
I
she was
was
waiting for
really
Victor's twin.
disappointed in the contraband. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was like, that's all you got? Like,
Yeah.
I was
come on.
disappointed too. I was like, really? They're doing stuff with
'Cause they
weed?
build it up.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Like,
kept
And
I
it was
thought it
going.
was gonna be-
Colorado. And it was
I was expecting like
Colorado.
some
Exactly.
crazy designer drug.
Right?
I was
Right.
expecting like heroin or like,
Or Molly or something.
yeah, something
know.
fun.
Something new that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Yes, like a made up drug.
But it was Colorado and the contraband was weed.
And it was
Yeah.
packed with brown sugar brittle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was very underwhelming for me. Like especially because it is Colorado and it's like
Yeah.
weed is legal there, people. And it was like
Because I
from
thought it was made
2023
up, like
too.
Amanda said, like, because he's like, it's shards. And I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
what are shards?
God.
Yes. Like it could have been so much fun.
Do you think Aiden felt more like a protective hero or babysitter?
I don't think either one. Like, I don't even know what I would
Amanda's really
call
mad
him.
at us that we made her
I'm not.
read
No,
this.
I'm not. I'm just like, I
She
don't.
just really wanted to
Yeah,
read
it
that
does.
other book
Neither one of
first.
those describe him.
Yeah, I don't
I
even
don't
know
think-
what he's just like a grumpy dude that got stuck in a situation and
Like
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know,
even
decided he would get together with this person. Like, I don't even
like protective isn't really a word that I would
No.
use. Like for
I feel
him.
like this story meandered to kind of get us the vibe of the town. And
Yeah.
I have hopes. And Sue said she went on and read
Oh.
more of this series, at
like
least
I'm
the next two or
intrigued
three.
by like Scarlett and Trace and
Me too.
Owen and like
But
these
it
other
also
people.
made me think of those Josie Jade and Janie Crouch.
The
Yeah.
Resting Warrior Ranch one.
And I feel
Yeah.
like, okay, if we're going to do something like that, next time we need to do that series versus
Yeah.
this
I
series.
also want to say that if you are a person who doesn't have issue with some of the things that we've talked about, and maybe you don't mind wordiness and low spice,
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah,
This book should be yours.
I agree.
This is
That's the
actually,
thing.
I think that
It's
this book is a
well
great
written.
entry
Yes.
into romantic suspense, especially if you're coming from like a Nora Roberts background where you're
Yeah.
not wanting high spice. But I think that if you read a Catherine Cowles and come over to this book, you're going to be like,
No.
huh?
Yeah.
I will say the suspense in this book was less predictable than that one Kristen Proby one that Jenny and I had to read. So
That is
I
fair.
don't mind something being predictable. Like, I feel there, especially if you read a lot of romantic suspense, you're going to get
Yeah.
repetitious things and things that happen over and over again. But I think this is this would be a really good entry point if you're coming from just small town and you want to
Yes.
like
Mhm.
dabble into
You
romantic
wanna, like,
suspense. If you've
you wanna
never read romantic
You're ready to
suspense
cross
before.
that bridge, but
Yeah.
not ready to cross that bridge yet.
Yeah.
well, and it was low angst, low entry
Mhm.
point.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
it's not like picking up an A.L. Jackson book and you are hit with
Yeah.
emotions and words and you're just like, whoa.
And you're rocking in a corner by the time you're done.
like you're emotionally like spent. The book was an easy listen. It was easy. There just were times I had a higher expectation for action, I think is what it was.
I think that was part of it. It just, there
Yeah.
wasn't enough happening for the way that, especially because it's such a short time frame. Like, I feel like it needed more.
I
But-
think this was also like around 360
It was
pages,
323.
which again, it hits our sweet spot as far as page count.
That's it.
Yeah.
I seriously felt like it.
That's the thing, it felt long.
It did feel
But
longer.
it felt
it
longer.
And the
was
only
easy
reason
to
I know
read.
is because
Felt long.
I looked earlier today, like when I was reading page number or something we always talk about.
I probably should put that in our things to know how many pages it was.
That is a good idea.
The audiobook was right about 10 hours. It got me through my stuff I needed to do. Trying to teach myself Canva. It's not going well, but don't you worry. I'm gonna.
Canva's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, that's like all I've done at work.
That's great. Good for you
I
guys.
just celebrated my 5th year with Canva.
Oh, well, that's very
Ooh.
exciting. As I like log into it every morning, I'm like, ugh.
It's because you like go into it, like you have to be open-minded and open, just,
I'm
You
sorry.
should
How long have
follow-
how many years have you known me now?
yeah, I know.
Do you
That
think
was-
Becky, wow, she's really open-minded.
That was her
No.
never words that
You
I put
should
in
really-
a sentence together.
Look at teachers use it all the time, and so like I bet they have good tutorials on it, just because like they naturally know how to
Sure.
teach people how to do something.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're great. And I've downloaded a bunch of like free templates and stuff and are trying to
It's
use
still
them
not going well.
and learn things.
I
And
figured that out, Leah.
it's great. It's great. Listen, I am just intimidated. I'm afraid it looks stupid. And, you know, this is one of those things where I'm like, hey, here, take my money. And could you do this for me?
Yeah.
I just feel more comfortable with that. You know, there's some
I'm the
things.
same. That's why I buy templates. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a creative person. So it's
I bought a
Nothing,
bunch too.
nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's
And
do.
I'm like a chaos monster.
You are like a chaos monster. Let's do our thumbs up, thumbs down, and then if you liked this, you should read this books. Leah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm gonna say thumbs sideways because I didn't love it, but I did not hate it either. Like it was proofed well, the structure was decent. Like I said, I do think the point of view would make a big difference, but so I'm a sideways.
Amanda, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm gonna say sideways too because like I said, I didn't hate it, and I am interested enough in Trace that I might actually read that book.
Yeah.
He was probably my favorite character in this book, so
Yeah.
I would maybe check it out if I had time. But again, I thought
Stay
it
off
was
NetGalley.
done. Yeah, that's obviously,
Famous last words.
I'm booked out till March. But anyway.
Did you
For
go
to-
on it since you've been home
As
from
of today.
vacation?
Oh, you know she
No,
did.
but
Just like
I
you
went
said, I'm
on, but
not
I
going
didn't
on there.
I didn't get anything new, but from stuff I've already had, I'm literally booked out until March on reads. Like I'm not joking.
Yeah.
But yes, between that and work and podcast stuff, I'm not really reading much of anything else. But
Same.
I would check this book out the next book out at some point. Like I said, I didn't love this one. I didn't really feel the chemistry, but I didn't hate it. So
Okay. Heather, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm going sideways. Similar reason to everyone else. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It just didn't hit for me right now. But I would like to read more of her because she's been on my TBR. Like I've wanted to read her, so I'm either might read Trace or I might just move on to a different series.
Okay. Jenny, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways.
I'm sideways as well. I think everybody's covered it.
Yeah. So mine is thumbs down, just because I have to be different. I was bored. I'm not going to write the author off. I'm trying not to do that. I would like to try something more current from them and see if it reads better. But if it reads like this, then I'd be done. I was so bored. It really took a lot of effort for me to stay focused. I mean, like I said, I had to move the audiobook. I typically am like a 1.35 on the audiobooks, and I had to move up to 1.67. And I saw Jen Ellen in the chat was like, you made a 6.7 number. And
You kept saying it.
You did keep
Anyway.
saying it, and I kept thinking that. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate my children.
Over 6-7.
So anyway,
Aren't you happy you haven't been in the school for it for like 8 weeks though?
Yeah, but my husband is a 5th grade teacher, and they were
yeah.
Uno 6-7 Uno cards, and like the whole Halloween day, like he made a whole whatever. He's also the like cool teacher that all the kids like.
Well, there you go.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If people liked this book or they were intrigued by the suspense in this book and would like to read something similar, what are some books they should check out?
Well, I mean, I think we've talked about it a lot, but Breasting Warrior Ranch by Josie Jade and Janie Crouch would probably be one of my number ones, as well as The Refuge by Susan Stoker.
Ooh, that is a good one too. Yeah.
I also think that Jameson from Sawyer Bennett would work here.
Yeah. I think Anna Hackett, the Hero series.
Oh, yeah.
Unbroken Heroes.
I think is a really great series, and people would like that.
I also think, even though the series isn't finished, and I do feel bad recommending it, but I think you should read it anyway, and that's the Maya Banks KGI series. Even though the series isn't done, it is 1,000% worth it.
It is definitely worth it. Just prepare to be disappointed when you don't get Rusty's book because you're never getting it, people. Never.
I feel like we should just write our own fanfic version of it.
I mean,
Probably out there
with her and
somewhere.
Sean.
It's possible.
You should find that first, Jenny, since you know all
Okay,
those
I'll
things.
get
It's
on
true.
that.
Jenny is
Writing
she's
it
the
down.
guru. She
I-
does the
In
stalking
all your
the
spare
best.
time, Jenny.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I also think Rebecca Sharp's...
It's for work.
It's for work.
You can totally blame book research on work now.
I can't.
The rental security by
Yes.
Rebecca Sharp, that would be a good one.
I think that one is a good one. I also think that Kennedy Mitchell's her protection series, I think fits into this very well.
Also, Nissa Catherine's Small Towns.
Nissa Catherine's.
Yes, she has multiple
Ooh.
small towns. And then Harper Jackson, who is actually Kate Nolan, she has a
Oh.
suspense series that she's writing. It's called Wayward Sons. It's very good. It's like a small beach town. It's very good and very well done. And even, like I said, that Jessica Prince Hope
Yeah.
Valley series, like,
Yeah.
and the spinoffs, so those would work as well. Because a lot of not all of them have suspense, but most of them have suspense.
Most of them, I think, do have
elements.
suspense.
Yeah, there's like one or two in like the subsequent series that don't, but
Okay, so that is our take on Hard Knock Hero by Hannah Shield. I do have to say real quick, I did see a review when I was looking through reviews today. Somebody said they think that his back muscles were the best thing about the book.
they were delightful.
They were delightful. We'll be back Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the YouTube, where we will be talking about our 10 before the end, which apparently is just Amanda's NetGalley list.
No, I don't. I didn't put together a NetGalley list. I
Oh, you
put other
didn't?
things that I'm going to try to read. It will probably not happen, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
I have even started my list yet, so
You
didn't know
have or
that
you
you
have not?
have not.
Oh,
Would you? It
I-
would be shocking if I had.
I would have been shocked if you had.
I
So,
haven't.
so we'll have our 10 before the end, and we'll talk about the Clear the TBR challenge. Make sure you check out our newsletter and subscribe to Patreon so that we have to reschedule next Wednesday, we do that. Next week, we're diving into Worth the Try by Valerie Pepper. It is a single dad nanny rugby romance, and I read her Small Town. He's a bowling alley, and he owns the bowling alley. She's the town handyman. He is a bowling alley.
She would read that.
Really?
I was like, oh,
Yes,
really?
that's why
No.
was
I
not
would read that.
surprised. I was like,
I would so read that.
course. And she's a ball? Like, I don't know.
He's a
Like,
daddy.
You never
though.
know with Becky.
He's a bowling alley daddy.
I
He's
know.
a daddy.
Mm.
I read her little like magical one in Small Town Guide to Love.
Yeah. So I'm
Something
really
like that.
excited. I haven't read this series yet, the rugby books, but I'm excited. Or this is the first book, and book 2 is coming out after the first of the year. So I'm really excited to check out Valerie because I have liked what I read so far. So
Same.
and it gives us an opportunity to do research and look at all the rugby guys on TikTok for Lindsay.
Yeah, it's true.
I somehow got on rugby TikTok or Instagram where it shows like the PT people, like, you know, working on the rugby guys, and they're like these whiny babies, and then you go out and see them, and they're like, you know, I'm like, this doesn't compute here, people,
Okay. But those legs.
and the glutes and the
Yeah.
The glutes and the thighs.
I mean, that's what we can talk about the whole episode next week.
I don't know. I was watching the boy aquarium. I was watching The Wild, and my son was blowing at my phone. And I said, "Did you know that the book girlies call this the boy aquarium?" And he's like, "Ah, they're professional athletes, Mom. Do you know how hard they work?" And I was like, "I know, but it is."
Fish
for
work
local
hard to
show."
swim. I mean, that's their literal job.
And we were playing the shark, so I sent him like the shark. He was like, "I'm done with you."
You're ridiculous. Anyway.
That's really funny.
Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight and reading Hard Knock Hero with me.
Mhm.
Everyone's like, yeah,
good.
thanks,
It
Becky.
was a good time. Good time.
This was the community pick. I should say this was not a me responsible pick. They had choices. They voted for
Well,
this.
No,
they're-
and
Way to
I
throw
voted.
them
all
all
done
I
under
now.
the
voted
bus
for it.
there.
You voted for it.
Yeah, I voted for it because I like the other book that I had read from her.
I fully
so
admit that I never vote in the community picks.
You don't ever vote,
I
but it's
always
fine.
do.
Anyway, until next time,
Happy reading, everybody.
Bye.
good night.